This is what we're going to be building today, and I'm going to show you step by step on how to do it. When this video is over, you will have your very own modern house floating around a pillar of water. Now, coming up are all the materials that we're going to be using. Once you're done looking at these materials, we can get started. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is build a pillar 37 blocks high. This is going to act as a guide for the very first parts of our build, and then we can take it down when we're done using it. Starting out, we're just going to do the entrance at the bottom and the very top parts of our base. Just follow along with me here because it's pretty simple. Here we're going to do some measurements for the flooring and the ceiling. Now pay attention here as we count up 7 blocks that you place the slab that we're using for the bottom floor on the top of this block. Now when we go up to the top and we count down 7 blocks, we want to make sure that that slab goes on the bottom of the block. That's so we can place things underneath the top ceiling, but then we can also place things on top of the bottom floor. Now, as we count down 6 blocks, you need to also pay attention that we're using a full block here in the middle. This is pretty important because it could screw things up in the future. And now that we got our beginning pieces set, we can go ahead and take this pillar out of here. So let's go ahead and knock it down so it doesn't hinder us for the rest of the build. Now these 2 floors in the ceiling are very easy. Just use the blocks that we measure with and create 3 13 by 13 platforms, and then we can move on. Now we can get going on the first floor walls. These can be a little tricky, so we're gonna do the first one together step by step. Now I'm also very sorry about this glitch coming up when doing this pillar. It's a little bit of corruption in the video, but it doesn't happen again, I promise. Now on the second floor, we're gonna do the exact same thing that we did on the first floor, but this time we're gonna start on the ceiling and work our way down. Now, I wanted to keep this build very minimalistic, so we're going to create a railing just out of glass on the first floor and second floor. Sweet, we can finally move on to the interior decorations. Now here for the first floor, I want to make this the place that has all of your survival needs, like your blast furnace, your smokers, your storage, and even a little farm. Now when we go up to the second floor, that's going to be straight up your living quarters. You're going to have a bed and a ton of places to sit so you can enjoy the awesome view from above. Now just like always in all the other videos, there's not a lot to explain as we do this, so just follow along with me as we do this together, and if you need to pause and rewind the video, feel free to do so. In my opinion, adding these spots to display the armor that we've gotten through all of our adventures just gives the top floor a little bit of character that it needed. And the very last thing that we need to do for this build is to place the pillar of water, because this is literally the thing that holds everything up. Not only does the water hold everything up, it's also the way that we get up and down our base. Now, yes, it can be a little dangerous under this first part. If you're not going straight up, you can fall and die. If you are afraid of that, go ahead and place a pillar of glass all the way around the bottom, and that problem is solved. And there you go, everyone, your very own modern base floating around a pillar of water. Now, the idea for this base was super fun to build, and I plan on building a lot more bases like this one in the future. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe and turn on the notifications so you miss none of our future builds. And until next time, everyone, I'll catch you later.